Hey guys, this is my second video of the day for January 16th of 2017. Just read a nice story on StarWarsNewsNet.com, which dealt with the thing that has been going around, or rumor that has been going around about making Princess Leia a CGI character in Star Wars Episode 9. Just to preference something first, I don't have a problem with the Star Wars CGI thing in Rogue One as many people seem to have. I didn't mind that uh, Grand Moff Tarkin was CGI. Uh, I didn't mind that they did the Princess Leia CGI in the end of the Rogue One movie. Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Sorry about that, but hey, it has been out for over 1 month now. So, oh, actually, it has been out now in the States for 1 month. 1 month exactly today. For us here in Finland, it has been out since the 14th of last month. So, but that's aside. Um, uh, I didn't mind that they did the Princess Leia thing in the end, although I think they might have done it a little bit better and a little bit more thought. I just felt like it was put in there because they felt that the movie must have a connection with episode 4, and they saw that as the easiest and most effective way, I think, about making that connection. But to get back to my main point is that, as I said, I read an article which stated that Disney was in talks with Carrie Fisher's estate about using her likeness in a CGI character, and that's where I have a problem because we are talking about a major part, most likely it seems, according to news reports, uh, um, for Princess Leia in Episode 9. So now that Carrie Fisher has passed away, in my mind, it would be better just to write her her out of the movies. That would be the most respectful, most right, most honorable thing to do for her family, for everybody. Um, but right after that, I read an update which said that the Walt Disney Company had come out and stated with no doubt in a press release that they are not in talks with Carrie Fisher's estate, and they are not planning to make to use her likeness in a CGI form in Episode 9. If that's true, that's fantastic. That's fine. That's okay. That's okie dokie. But being Hollywood, being the movie business, I'm not that well. I'm not that well versed in Hollywood, but it seems that the studios can change their minds pretty fast these days. Because let's face it, they only want to make money, and Star Wars is a great way to make money. So I hope that they wouldn't reverse their position on this thing, because in my mind, if um, if a actor dies and you use his or her likeness or face uh, in a CGI form in about 2 years, 3 years, whatever the timeline is for episode 9 to come out, that would be pretty harsh. And before anybody gets to say that, okay, what about Peter Cushing? Because Peter Cushing, the guy that played Grand Moff Tarkin in episode 4, died in 1994. that's a wholly different thing there because it's been so long. And also, I think this is just me. This is just my 5 cents or 10 cents. But when when Peter Cushing did his part for episode 4, there wasn't any talk about CGI characters and that kind of stuff. And when he died in 1994, there wasn't any talk about CGI characters or that kind of stuff again. And what I heard is that they asked his family's permission to do the CGI for Rogue One, which, by the way, the CGI for Tarkin in Rogue One, for me, it worked fine. Again, I didn't have any problem with it. Actually, I would have more problem with a thing if they did it like that they hired some actor that didn't look or sound anything like Tarkin, and they just would say that, hey, here's Tarkin, come on, enjoy it. No, 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 no. It was much better to do it like that. But uh, my thought on the Carrie Fisher CGI thing is that please, Disney, please stick to your guns. Don't use her likeness in any form, in any CGI form or anything like that, because she's a member of the original Big Three. So there's that. If you would use their CGI likenesses, because you couldn't get the voices to sound exactly right. You couldn't get the facial expressions to be exactly right, and I think that people would notice, and I think that it would take uh, many fans out of the movies if you did it like that. So please stick to your guns. Don't change your minds. I really hope that you don't. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Have a nice night. Be back to you. Be back to you again soon. Thanks.